Now to the former prosecutor who says Wisconsin lawmakers playing hide and seek, well, they might be in serious legal trouble. Here now is Kelly Saindon joining us right now. Kelly, welcome to the show. Are you there? Are you there with us, Kelly?
I am.
Okay,
Thank
great. Is there any legal ground in terms of bringing these lawmakers back to the chamber there in Madison, Wisconsin, and compelling them to vote on this bill?
You know, it's interesting. The law is set up in Wisconsin that they can go pick them up. The sheriff can go bring them in. It doesn't say specifically what methods they can use, but they absolutely can drag them back. And they're supposed to vote. They're not supposed to hide out like this. So they're looking at different mechanisms. Can they have them removed? How long have they been in office? What else can they do to compel them to come and actually do their jobs?
What's confusing to me is I understand that they should be doing their jobs. They should be at work. But sending the state police to one of these senators' homes, at first, to me, it seemed like an intimidation tactic because there was no ground for apprehending that lawmaker and forcing that lawmaker to come in. Cuffing and stuffing him and putting him in the back of a squad car wasn't going to happen.
Well, I don't know that I would agree with you that it's intimidation, but I think it's just forcing them to do their jobs. And I don't think, you're right, they're not going to cuff them and stuff them. But absolutely, the gentleman that monitors the proceedings has the ability to go out and get these guys, to send people to round them up and bring them in and make them vote. So going to their house and ringing the doorbell and saying, hey, you're truant, you're not at work today, why don't you come with me? You know, that's a way to bring some awareness and get them to come in and do their job.
And Kelly, obviously, this is a state-by-state issue. So we talk about this spreading. Ohio, maybe next we may see protests in Ohio. Right. Ohio laws may be very different from Wisconsin laws in terms of what a governor might be able to do to compel these people to come in and vote.
You're right, because the legislature set them up internally in each state. And that's why Wisconsin has a little bit of teeth, and it says they can be compelled to appear, that they have to participate in the process, but they don't have a mechanism. Because remember, the people that wrote the laws are the ones that they're being enforced against. So they didn't say you can jail me, you can hold me in contempt, but they definitely are supposed to show up and do their jobs. They're being paid to be there, and they're not showing up. They're also supposed to voice their votes. They're supposed to express their constituents' wishes, and by just avoiding this, what are they doing?
Could a DA's office trump up charges? Would it be fraud charges? Would it be obstruction? What could they be charged with?
Well, they could definitely be charged with fraud if they made representations and they're not following through. They took oaths of office and they're not doing what they're supposed to do. It could also be some charges that they're getting paid and they're failing to perform their employment. So is it theft from the state? I mean, that's a possibility. There's laws in Wisconsin that say they have to do their job. It's actually a felony if you are an officer and you fail to perform the tasks assigned to you, an officer of the court or the government. And so they were charged with voting. They're not doing it. Do I think someone's going to charge them? Probably not. But does the law exist? Yeah, absolutely.
Kelly, you have performed the task in front of you very well. Kelly Saindon from Chicago, thank you so much.